Well, whatever. It will only be like an extra 5 minutes. Like, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. That doesn't count because of the reset, don't worry. The bet stays on. Trust. The bet stays on. But hopefully everyone's doing well tonight. Again, sorry for being late. I don't know what happened yesterday. I went to bed around 9 AM my time, which is actually earlier than I usually go to bed. And I was just sat in bed until, like, midday. I just couldn't sleep. Like, I just couldn't sleep. Like, I don't know what happened. It was just one of those days where it's just like, sleep? No. Like, I couldn't sleep so much that I just went on my phone and I was just like, alright. Alright. But yeah, we'll see. If it doesn't get met at Californ, that's fine. Like, honestly, really? How was that not a evade? This man is insane. That was close. Oh, I almost messed that up. So yeah, I didn't sleep. I didn't sleep very well at all. And then during my sleep, I had a hernia attack, which is not good. I actually managed to wake up and catch it, which is good because do you remember when I say about my hernia attacks, and I say specifically about the ones that hit my throat, like with a massive amount of acid, the ones that basically burn my throat apart and I can't speak for like an entire day or two? It was one of those. It was one of those, but I managed to catch it. So, thankfully, not a problem. Buy extra citrus because legend rather than easy. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to talk right now, and that would be a big problem. So, I got very lucky in regards to that. But that also meant I got very fragmented sleep still, so... Really? That's not gonna kill. This is not easy, you know. Hey Tap, hope you're doing well. And CC Lemon, your local Japanese store, and to buy it. Oh, CC Lemon is great. I don't know what it is. It's literally like lemonade, but it tastes way healthier. I can't explain it. It's so bizarre. Hope this guy's the one that dies. We'll find out in a second. He's not, but I had enough time to do that. Nice guard. Nice guard. But yeah, it's whatever. I'm beginning to think that the legend incentive won't get met, but I'd rather do the idea testing that I had yesterday, just to make sure. Because again, I'd rather not fight Ryuji free if I didn't have to. So I want to try the 174 strat in this, which is going to make it so that certain fights are going to take longer, and the one weapon route for the finale may no longer work, and what I may have to do is supplement the... It should be enough weapons up until the Millennium Tower, the fight in front of the Millennium Tower, at which point I might have to run across and grab, like... Either use the Chinese saber at the start like we used to, or run across and grab the wooden sword that's like a little next to the fence for the next part. We'll see. Stab still work. That's good. That's one extra, but the rest of them is still one hit. That's not too bad. Not sure, Rosetta. Not sure. Really not sure. I'm not sure. I'm gonna refrain because I'm not sure if I'm allowed to talk about this or not. But the issue of Nier and Judgment on the same day might be solved. I should be able to talk about that in a couple of days, not just yet. But I'm not sure if I can talk about it, so I'm not going to say anything. Other than that. Other than that. Also, speaking of Judgment, have you all seen the newest videos they've been putting on Twitter for the Judgment remaster? I'm fairly certain those are the first sights of Nighttime Cabaret we've seen. And I might be crazy. Oh, good double. I might be crazy, but I feel like it's way darker than it was in OG Judgment. Like, I don't know if it's probably just Twitter compression, but like, I was looking at them going, well, I'm fairly certain that's pretty dark. Free Google Stadia, hell yeah! That's bad angle. Yeah, knew it. Come on the way up, at least. Go away, Daigo. Hey, good Daigo. Literally couldn't make it out. I'm fairly certain that's probably just Twitter compression. I think once we get, because the daytime looks way brighter, but obviously because, like, it's not as stylized as it was on PS4. So I'm fairly certain it's probably just gonna be Twitter compression. I think once we get that game into our hands ourselves, it'll be better. What I am probably gonna do this week is I am probably going to do one final run of Judgment on PS4, but on PS5. Video game speedrunning is fucking weird. So we'll probably do that just to like get ready for Judgment. And as I said, I do still want to do a full casual playthrough of Judgment, especially with like the 60 FPS and stuff. One of these days I'll hit that frog. It's not today. One of these days I'll hit that frog. No. Let's see if we can get the good drinker out as well, coming out of chapter 3. Because I messed it up yesterday. Hey, X-Play, hope you're doing well. Also, I don't know if everybody's Yakuza submissions are public on the GDQ submission list yet, but even if they're not, we've got at least 15. I hope we've got more than that, because, like, seeing that we've got 15 submissions for Yakuza stuff is actually really heartwarming, because that's good shit. That's really good shit. Should be 16 if I remember to submit Yakuza 0, but I fucking forgot. Whoops. Oh, it was public. Yeah, mine are public as well as of yesterday. Plates. Part of me is wondering if I want to grab a spare silver plate for the healing items in the marathon. Which, I know which one I'd grab. I'd grab the one outside of Diner Chair. Like, before we go on the... Actually, I can't. That's the wrong timing. The one outside the Grand. Yeah, the one outside the Grand, of course. Like, that one in the bush right there. That one. I'll probably... If Legend gets met in Califon, I'll probably grab that one and just use that for an extra 10k for 10 toughness these. I think that's probably the sensiblest plan I could do. Defense HP upgrades? Fuck no! Who do you think I am? Sensible? A little bit of a shame he didn't have enough damage there, but... Yeah, it's using up a lot of Switchblade. It might be better there to go back to the old-fashioned method of taking the large HP guy and lobbing him off the side. It might be better just to take the large HP guy and lob him off, honestly. Yeah, we'll see, I guess. You know, time to submit 0 didn't. Yeah, I'm glad Kuro submitted 0. I'm glad at least somebody submitted 0. I think that 0 is one of those that has, like, a very, very small chance. I think it's probably, like, a very outside chance, honestly. Just because it's quite long. But then again, I also feel like LAD is quite long as well. I'm hoping Metza submitted, like, LAD and stuff like that. I don't think Metza would have submitted the Legend stuff, but that would be kind of cool. That would be kind of cool to see, like, a Legend speedrun, but... There's somebody about to do a Legend speedrun myself. Now, fuck that. Fuck that. But I think that LAD stands a better chance than 0, because LAD has less downtime despite being a turn-based JRPG, and it also has some very good donation incentives. I've done all my donation incentives for LAD. With the likes of Zero, the only thing that I could possibly offer would be the aim on fight and karaoke, and that's about it. And the aim on fight is if you level up slightly, fight's a joke. So, I don't know. Things to learn for them for any percent. Yeah, Mets has been doing some insane work with those, honestly. The sword broke. Also, I hit that guy over here. It's like, I don't know what I did. Ow. Really? Dodge. Come here. I'm just gonna stab you with a knife. Okay. That's unfortunate. That's gonna be slow. Whatever. Never mind. Well, Vive Legend was quite daunting, but Mets has come up with some really good strats. I'm just gonna stab one of them. I think I'm gonna get the attack buff off the last guy. Yeah. Why? Cancel out my own attack. Yeah, you fall over. That sucks. JP version of all the text boxes? No, I don't really. Like, especially not with, like, this and LAD and the fact that literally the text skipping is instant for those things that need text skipping, and everything else you can just pause skip. I don't think that the Japanese text boxes would be faster at all. Now, that wasn't great in terms of it breaking the sword, but that was a quite nice hit, not gonna lie. It was a quite nice hit. I'm gonna get the long dagger as backup now, I think. But yeah, I'm very behind in obviously weapons and stuff. Yeah, that's one because we skipped literally all the text boxes. But that's the same for all of them apart from 6, and the only reason why you can't skip stuff in 6 is because of I don't mean to get my knife out. What the fuck? The reason you can't skip them in 6 is because of obviously vocal stuff. As far as the OGs go, well, obviously I'm not talking OG 1 I'm talking the 0K1, all of that jazz. Maybe? I don't think so, but maybe? With 0K1, maybe? There's a chance? Oh, I'm out of I am out of buff. I don't want to use my muscle soda. Oh. Terrible. Terrible. I'm playing terribly. So as an aside, I'm just going to grab this long dagger. That's old strats. That was original strats, was this dagger. That was a long time ago. Machine gun knife off! Not a bad chapter 3, honestly. But then I must have decided the next one. Machine gun knife fella! Ah! Nice. I love that strat. I love that it actually works in this. Hi, Electrify. Thank you for the sub of the Prime Gaming. I appreciate it. Hope you're having a good evening today. Also, King Brett, thank you for the host earlier. Okay, no shenanigans from him today. I don't think we can be on the fast drink route after this, unfortunately. Not too bad. Okay, not too bad. It's better. The Blazers K2 Remastered text boxes had the same number of text boxes, yeah. I think it's worth testing with 0/K1. This is not the one I wanted to use. That's my gun. Could you stop hitting me with gun, sir? Goodness gracious. You know what, I'm gonna put the knife on for now. I was probably put it over the switchblade, but that's fine. That's where I want my wooden sword to go. Okay. It's a better lobby than yesterday, that's for sure. Because here's the thing, with this fight here, they don't go down to the usual light charge combo, so I'm gonna use the dagger. That's one of my new plans. I could have picked that up, actually. I probably should have done. Okay. Okay, so that's gonna work for here, that's fine. I think if I use that dagger early on, I think we should be fine. I'm tempted to use it for the Mahjong power, not gonna lie. Nice easy, Ryuji. I'm actually gonna lose a bunch of time because I had a bad chapter 3. Oh, bad Ryuji. Yeah, I had a very bad start to this chapter. I'll go back and see what I did in yesterday's run for that. Well, everybody say good luck, I appreciate it. How am I streaming today? Yo, send me. Cool, right. That was a bad chapter 3. Again, I can save 4 minutes in the finale. I'm not worried too much. I didn't realize my chapter 3 yesterday was that good, but apparently it was. So, oh well. Much like the normal 80%, chapter 3 is just the hard point again. Although to be fair, I would also say that chapters 1 and 2 are surprisingly hard to do quite fast consistently. I still don't know why I keep losing a whole bunch of time on chapter 2. Like, I need to go back and look at my PB and see why I just can't ever meet that time again. It's kind of ridiculous. I could get that silver plate, I suppose. Now, the one outside the ground is better.
Oh.
Wait, do I still have 2 muscle soda? Am I still on the good drink route? What the heck? Oh, that's surprising. That's actually very surprising, huh? Okay. Bad fight spawn, good location. Bye-bye. I love walking into the MEB just to get past them. They're like, oh, Kiryu's just wanting to look at Tiddy. That's fine. We'll let him go. That's my headcanon for that. I'm getting Judgment Remastered, yes. I was actually surprised to look on Amazon and see that the Judgment Remastered was only like 30 quid. Like, I was gonna... What was I gonna say? I was really interested in Returnal at the end of the month if it wasn't 70 fucking quid. PS5 games, what the fuck? So to see Sega offer the Judgment Remaster at only like 30 quid on Amazon, that's quite nice actually. That's quite very nice, not gonna lie. It's also 30 quid on Xbox, which is an absolute steal if you're an Xbox player and you've not played Judgment. Like an absolute steal. Such a good game. So 30 squid. 30 of your finest squid. You just throw it at someone's face, and the time that the squid lands, that's when you get your goods. If the shopkeep can't see because he's got ink in his eyes, oh, well, then you get away with it.
Yeah.
Alright, it's the usual shop. I have good drink routes, so I don't need to refill my drink here. I probably should, but I'm not going to. I completely forgot where I was for a second there. Need this plate. This one's important. my mind literally went blank and thought I was going to our bridge, and I was like, that's not right. I really don't like it when my brain fights itself. Like... when my brain fights itself, it's very much a... Why am I doing this? I kind of just, like, whenever my brain fights itself for, like, knowledge, I just kind of sit here, just open mouth and just go, until one part of my brain wins and says, you're an idiot, do this. Phone call? That's so weird trying to do that without changing the camera angle. I did get one gun from Chapter 3, so I should be fine to not get the gun below the bridge, honestly. It still might be an idea for the marathon to grab it just in case, but I think if it's legend, I might grab it for the marathon. If it's not legend, I don't think I will. I think if it's just any % easy, which again I'm kind of hoping it is, it'll be fine. It'll be nice. It'll be just the usual that we do, honestly. I just need to sell these plates. Basically, even though I'm doing this run on legend now, I have a bunch of backup marathon strats for legend. Yeah, on the US PSN, so if you live in America, basically 0, K1 and K2 are on sale. In the UK or the EU currently, I don't know about the whole of the EU, but I know for the UK at the very least, 0 and K2 are on sale. K1 isn't, don't know why. So yeah, if you want to get into the Yakuzas, go buy Yakuza 0. Thumbs up. Also, you should buy the 1 and 2 HD collection from the Japanese marketplace before Sony shuts it down, honestly. That should be fine. Yeah, that's small enough, that's fine. I think I don't mess around at this point. I think we just go for our 10 toughness here and then restock later. I know the points where I want to restock it. One of them being pre-finale, of course. And then also speedrunning. Yes, agreed. Fucking Shen earlier called me out and said, when am I speedrunning OG Yakuza 1? What the fuck? It's funny because the conversation started by somebody in her chat literally saying to me, hey Fru, you should speedrun Yakuza 7. I should. I was actually tempted to tonight, not gonna lie. Like, I actually was tempted to do that instead of this tonight, but I felt it better just to do this to... I didn't actually turn my camera there, that was automatic. Weird. I wanted to do this just in case to test a theory or two that I have in certain places. Because yesterday it was mostly okay, other than the finale, which, I mean, now I know. Speedrun Yakuza 7. I should speedrun Yakuza 7. Not wrong. What I was gonna say, I may have mentioned it earlier, I'll mention it again for those who came in late. Flash Yeah, it is. What I am likely going to do this week is we will find one day this week to do a final speedrun of Judgment on the PS4 version. And then that way we'll be ready for the PS5 version. And we can get to see how much faster it is, because if the load times on Judgment PS5 are comparable to LAD PS5, that run's going sub 5 hours. Yeah. I think it's going sub 5 hours even with that because of the 60 FPS. We'll see. Yo, Shay! It's tax season! You bastard. Every time. It's always Yoshi. It was Yoshi yesterday, it's Yoshi today. Yeah, you should set the streams out, because again with speedruns, obviously you're gonna see massive plot stuff. There's no way to avoid huge plot stuff. Like, there really isn't. I hope you enjoyed the game though. It's up there for me. It was in my top 3 until LAD came along and knocked it out. Good old LAD. Because now my top 3 is essentially my top 6 is actually quite easy. It's 0-ish in LAD, Judgment, 6K2, although they're very, very close together, honestly. Yeah, I got lost again. I got lost again. Was he no today? Probably. It wasn't that much of a problem yesterday, but you know.
Good.
62k is fine. Still have room for healing items later as well. Give him the money. And hope to have a good Mahjong parlor. We actually had a decent Mahjong parlor the other day, so can't complain. Hey, with the chair I just broke. Yeah. They do look, I was gonna say comfy, but looking at them a bit closer, maybe not. Good first. Second. Good third. Why can't I get Mahjong parlors that good when I'm playing the game on fucking easy? I'm genuinely mad. Fuck. Oh, no. Well, at least the quick drink route does work. I'm gonna use the umbrella stand during the marathon. Maybe. Maybe. Oh, dear, dear. Okay, Cabaret. Just much cooler, yeah. You just have to, like, walk an extra second over to get it. Ah, dear. Alright, not too bad so far. Looking at this time, we're actually going to save a bunch of time in this chapter. That's kind of nice. We'll probably save, like, 10-15 seconds or so. Not bad. Good chapter. Ah, dear, dear. Okay. Okay. Huh. $20 percent too, God. Drinks or bullets? Bullets in drink form, baby. Have fun speedrun to watch. It was a good speedrun. Like, it was. I had good fun with it. I had good fun with it. I've seen this part yet. Basically, this is the Cabaret minigame where you're supposed to basically bring in customers. Come in, you're supposed to sit Cabaret girls with them, but the trouble is the timer at the top stops whenever you interact with this game at all, so we just don't touch it. This is why this bit is a nice 3-minute break. Like, we literally lose time if we do this minigame at all. We can't skip it unlike the other minigames, which is a shame. I would say that, we can't skip Clan Creator either, which is a pain. One day we'll see another. I mean, ESA does a whole bunch of $20%, but you probably won't see me doing a $20% ever again. That sounded kind of. Sounded kind of foreshadowing, but nah, I'm probably not going to be going back to ESA, so. Like, we left. I left at ESA amicably a while back, so yeah. I just probably won't be submitting ever again, honestly. But then again, that's the same with a lot of things. I actually, over the past couple of months, I actually took a big backseat from doing online marathons. I think the only one that I actually submitted to over like the last half a year was actually GDQ. And in fact, I think Californ is my first online marathon other than GDQ in like probably a year. Like, I went through a period last year where I needed some extra time for myself, for my studying, and I basically, like, dropped a lot of things, which basically included speedrun marathons, my raid group in Final Fantasy XIV, a whole bunch of other stuff as well, and essentially, essentially because of that, I stopped doing online. I stopped doing online marathons. Anything happened with ESA? Nah. Nothing happened. I literally just am probably not going to be submitting again. That's all. Simple as that. This one? I think I just saw it go away. Yeah, it did. Good. Nothing behind it. It's just literally I basically ran out of time. IRL didn't want to submit to anything outside of GDQ. And then obviously just did GDQ. I'll probably do a couple of smaller online marathons here and there because like it's something that I said last year that I didn't really follow up on, was I wanted to do a whole bunch of like smaller marathons to kind of give back to speedrunning because I haven't really done that over the last couple of years. I've been like way too busy with my own stuff over like the last year. And then obviously the Japan thing didn't work out, so me giving up literally everything was for nothing. So I'm a little frustrated by that. But hey. But hey. In an ironic turn of events, my own stream kind of blew up in size, which helped a lot. So that cushioned the blow a hell of a lot. But just really sucks when something you literally put all of your time and effort into for like over a year just doesn't work out, you know? Still a little upset about it. Like, it would have been nice to, at this point, be all like, hey, I'm planning to go to Japan, blah, 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 but, yeah, just, it ain't gonna work out. Which, man, that sucks. It's gonna hit me. Yeah, as Tab says, it is kind of like a larger event. The way I found out about Califon, I was aware of them from before because a lot of my follow group and a lot of the people that I watch rotate around Mr. Shasta. Mr. Shasta, if you've never seen Mr. Shasta is an amazing speedrunner. You really should go see their stuff. They are absolutely fantastic. They do a lot of stuff, like, and I mean a lot. They do, like, Wario stuff, Kirby stuff, pretty much most stuff you can name. I didn't mean to buy more healing items. Mr. Shasta is an awesome person. And that's how I basically saw Califon before. But Califon is also a West Coast speedrun marathon. So one of the nice things about this global pandemic is the fact that all the marathons are going online, so I can submit to something like Califon that I just wouldn't be able to attend to in the first place. Like, I'm not going to be able to attend Califon when it goes back to real-life events, which sucks. Really sucks. I'd love to go visit the West Coast, but I won't ever have the money. It's ridiculous. Like, it's the same as people coming from America to Europe. Like, travel prices are fucking insane. Like, I fully get why people don't travel to ESA from the US. I understand why people from the EU don't travel to GDQ is because it's so fucking expensive. Like, it's funny because, like, when we got K2 into SGDQ last year, and this was, the submission period was before, like, just before, like, the whole, like, lockdown happened and stuff like that, I submitted with the intention of going. Like, I was actually going to physically go to GDQ. Like, even if I didn't get in, I was going to physically go to GDQ to see friends and stuff, because there was going to be a big meetup of some friends, and yeah, pandemic happened, and honestly, like, again, I've said this many times, like, in the pandemic, there's no way in hell I'm traveling. Like, zero chance. I've had my vaccination, but there's still no way in hell I'm traveling right now. Give it another half a year to a year or so, absolutely. Like, once a lot more people have gotten, like, their vaccinations, then hell yeah, I'm more interested. Once, like, the travel companies as well know how to safely set things up and stuff like that. Like, I think that GDQ's been actually very strong since going online as well. Stab the screen for a second. And I think that an in-person GDQ too early would cause problems, which is why I'm actually really quite happy that GDQ decided online again for SGDQ. And not just because that gives me another chance to submit stuff, because again, I was fully prepared to go again, but it makes me happy to see that they're being sensible about it. It's the same kind of thing with RPG Limit Break, in that RPG Limit Break have a contract with the hotel, which is unfortunate because that makes me very worried for RPG Limit Break. But at the same time, RPG Limit Break are 100% doing the right thing. We'll see what they decide to do this year, because I'm very worried about RPG Limit Break. I am very, very worried. I don't want RPG Limit Break to go down. I absolutely love RPG Limit Break, like, and not just because I want somebody to get a Yakuza game in. Like, I love RPG Limit Break because it's probably my go-to marathon where I... Alright, Mr. Flip. How are you doing today? Flipping all around the place. Jesus. I really like RPG Limit Break because that's probably the speedrun marathon the most, where I just turn it on, I just chill all day. Because, like, long RPG speedruns, if you like long RPG speedruns, RPG Limit Break is so nice. That's why I submit and quite like Really Really Longathon as well, because Really Really Longathon also does, like, very similar long, like, speedruns and stuff that you can just, like, sit there and chill to. And I've spoken to Zell quite a few times of Really Really Longathon, and they're pretty cool. So, it is nice. There's a lot of really good online marathons that, like, do that kind of thing that you can just, like, nicely chill to. But, like, I'm glad that the marathons that take place IRL are being sensible about things. But I do worry about them. Like, most people, I've seen this sentiment a lot, which is kind of weird, that, like, GDQ and ESA will be fine because they make a lot of money and they won't have to worry about anything. But if you look at, like, RPG Limit Break statement and stuff like that, RPG Limit Break is not as big. I'd say it's probably, like, the same size as ESA. And the worry with, like, RPG Limit Break is that with, like, that hotel contract, that could be nasty. Like, it's very nice that the hotel, like, are actually understanding with them. But even GDQ will run into problems if, you know, they don't have too many live events, because, like, a lot of the speedrun marathons IRL, the way that they do things is the money that they raise on stream is always donated to charity all the time. If that money that they raised on stream didn't go to the charity, then that's fucked up and something needs to be said. But in regards to, like, how they make their money, it's usually stuff like merch, tickets, stuff like that. That's not too bad. Management did work. Huh. Pretty sure. So, a lot of the big, like, profits that they usually make are... Whoops, that's not the person I want to bring over. A lot of the profits that they usually make, like, not able to be made right now because obviously, you know, you can't ask for, you know, ticket money when there's no people for tickets, you know? Like, the ticket money was probably a big reason as to why a whole bunch of, like, funds were actually, like, raised. That's late. I'm gonna just bring them here early because I'm a little too late for this. Wow, that's early. Don't give me a really good clan creator. Don't do this to me. Oops, I'm aiming with a 5. Huh. A 40 fucking 6. I'm mad. New world record. I'm mad. You do it to me in Legend, you don't get anywhere near there in Easy at the moment. All of my Easy runs have been over 55 seconds for the past fucking month. I fucking hate that minigame so much. I can't beat that even if I wanted to. Legend is dead! Never running this again! God, fuck. I'm actually seething with rage at that. That was too good! Like, Majima did some serious work in those early waves. He must just not have spun at all, which, what the fuck? How much time save am I having here? It's fucking 30 seconds. What the fuck? That's disgusting. That's actually disgusting. Like, holy shit. I didn't get a fast walk. Oh well. All right, so here comes the bit where we have to be quite fast. This is actually where we did quite badly yesterday. So I'm hoping we get a bit of better luck here this time. Gotta aim for the older brother first. That's for sure. Let's not spin as much on Legend. He did the other day, like he did yesterday. It's just bizarre. Yeah, this is why Japanese Xboxes wouldn't be any faster on... My camera's doing the auto-turn thing again. Uh-oh. That's not good. And by that, I mean my actual controller. I don't know what's going on. But this is why, like, it's the same number of text boxes, and there's no delay in, like, skipping any of the text boxes. She's gonna go after him, that's fine. I would have done the heat move that hits both of them had I been guaranteed to do it, but I think the one with Kaoru overrides that one. So this is slow, which isn't good. I need to get through this fight in this muscle soda. This is a bit slow. I could replenish my muscle soda here. Like, just the 3 that I'm missing, because that would make me safe for this chapter and the next chapter. Because I don't think I can take this fight with the remaining time on this muscle soda. So... He's going the other way. This sucks. I have to take him first because he just guards all the time. Okay, not too bad. This is why we have citrus, just in case. I don't want to waste a muscle soda for one enemy, but a citrus cider is fine. Like, this means I don't waste any of my muscle soda. So, I'm still on the correct amount of muscle soda for this part, for the 80% easy. I think buying a couple of citrus cider was actually an actual genuinely good idea for little bits like that. So we should be... Oh, you're a fighter one. We should be good for the next bit anyway in terms of hits. But here we go. Here we go. But yeah, basically, as I was saying, like, I worry for even the big speedrun marathons. Like, I don't think it's as clear-cut as people think it is in the, oh, they're a big marathon, therefore they're safe. They're not. And I don't want to see any of, like, the speedrun marathons actually close down, because speedrun marathons are nice. The more speedrun marathons, the better. And again, I especially don't want to see, like, things like RPG Limit Break go to the wayside, because, like, other than, like, really, really long and fun, there's not much in terms of... You know what? I'm using this dagger. In terms of, like, speedruns for longish games like that and RPG stuff, there's really not that much. Boy, I don't like this bit. Shoot, Q. Thanks. Shit, almost. That's bad. The gun in front of me does not have bullets. He's gonna hit me. Oh. I dodged too early. I dodged way too early. Yeah, I dodged way too early. I can do that better than that. I can do that smoother than that. That also means I don't get a gun from gun corridor. I think for Legend, we have to get the gun under the bridge. I think that little bit of time loss is necessary to get a gun with 3 hits in it. Or at the very least 2 hits. Curious. I wonder if that would work. I kind of want to use my dagger in the next part. But I know that this works. What I think I'll do is I'll grab this guy's sword, put it away. And then try the dagger. Alright, buddy. It has to be strong thrusts for literally all of them, because they just survive. Man, imagine getting all the weapons here. What the... Where's this lucky run? Okay, I need to do the rest of this chapter in this muscle soda, though, which is a problem. Crowbar's still good. Crowbar's still amazing. is my crowbar now. I even got all the weapons on the staircase. What is this run? That was close. That was right. It's doing the thing again. Oh, I don't like this. Legend is dead. Thanks, Ocarina of Time. Don't miss this time. Okay. Enough of your goddamn shenanigans, man in black. I learned from yesterday, thank you very much. We're actually going to save a tiny bit of time here looking at my splits. Not too bad. Man, a 46? I'm going to be mad about that for days. Nice. It's over a minute. Well, yeah, it's over a minute time save. Cool. That was one of the bad splits that I had yesterday, so it's good to see. Man, I'm 46! Come on! Okay, my muscle soda is good for this chapter, and potentially this... I couldn't do Hayashi in one muscle soda, could I? I don't think that's a good idea. I think I pick up muscle soda this chapter just in case. Because all the enemies take... The enemies do take one hit, I guess. So use that wooden sword. I'm gonna get a spare muscle soda this chapter just in case. I'm not gonna risk it. Stop randomly taking my camera left. Video game. See that policeman ahead of us? Kind of badly placed, but it's fine. Woo! He heard me talking shit. He heard me talking mad shit. God. Terrifying. Genuinely terrifying. Oh. That fight's won. No, good. What it was for a second. It just randomly just jolts to the left. What is happening? Goes Date. Spoopy. I'd stop! That's genuinely not me! What the fuck is happening? I guess it's the connection from my DualShock to my PC. Stick drift? No. Stick's perfectly fine. I tested it. I'm literally not touching the right stick at all, and it just moved. My stick doesn't have any drift, I can promise you that. I did a whole bunch of testing to find out. It's literally just this game recently. It must be the connection. Like, it must be. Smooth. Good. Oh, right. Back over to Bantam. Ghost Kaoru. I'm not using the DualSense, I'm using the DualShock 4 I've always used. If ever there's a game I can run without using the DualSense, I'm going to take that option. I don't think the DualSense is a bad controller, I just don't like it. Actually, do I have two? I'll have one left because of the fight at the end of the chapter, won't I? So, Granny White. Fight on the bottom of the Millennium Tower. Yeah, I can't risk one muscle soda. I think I could possibly do it, but I can't. So, as another reason as to why I think it's the game, please explain to me where my game audio just went. Yeah, please explain to me where my game audio just went. Well, can't verify now, no game audio. Just the fight music still here. How bizarre. There's the... Oh, there's the ambience back a little bit. What the fuck? What the fuck? Could be my PC as well. I've been suspecting my PC is not on the best of health lately. Would explain a couple of things that have been happening, that's for sure. See, there you go. It's back. I thought this was the you bloody cutscene! That was rather lucky. Stop hammering too early.
ここにあるのね。
ああ、ここの50階だ。エレベーターは。
着いたわ。
What the fuck? What is happening? What the actual fuck is happening in this run anymore? The 46 has opened up Pandora's box. Like, that's the be-all and the end-all. I may have already drunk some of that. Because, like, it takes 2 hits to kill everybody in here. I have to turn the camera so he spawned behind me. So I don't think we can... Ah, fuck! I don't think we can do this in one muscle soda. We might be able to, but it's a bit rough, so I'm not gonna. Yeah, I think refreshing muscle soda pre-Hayashi is sensible. And then I think using the nameless katana on him here is probably the wise choice. I fell fast. That intro felt weirdly fast for us. I don't know what the fuck is happening anymore. I have a good amount of weapons this early part, at least. I might use that dagger that I've got if I can't get the guy to drop his other dagger. Although I did just unequip it. I should have left it equipped and then just equipped a different sword on my right D-pad. Okay. Glad that worked. I wasn't really sure if it would. Huh. 46 though. Very good bounce. We've got a lucky run. Thanks, Hayashi. 46, though. Okay, I can't turn the camera to the right. It literally will not physically let me turn the camera to the right. I actually might take a second and just reseat my controller and see if that's the problem. And by reseat, I mean, you know, the wire. Unplug it, plug it back in again. You know the drill. Mind. I need to grab this to stab you with. Alright, 2 hits. Again, camera. Holy shit. Yep. It's not me doing this. It's just spinning on its own. Which in some ways is kind of hilarious, but in the other ways, oh my god, please stop. I don't think I need 3 crowbars today, considering I got a bunch of wooden swords, but... Going for it. I also want to grab both healing items in here. I think only one of those actually heals HP. I don't remember which one. If gun guy in this next room shoots me, I'm dead. I didn't want to use this this early, but I did want to go in here to heal up, so... There's no way you leave Gun Guy alive at the start of this room. Like, there's just no way. That would be the worst decision you'd ever make. Like, he has to go. Just, no doubt, he has to go. I wouldn't mind grabbing the crowbar in the corner of this room, but it's probably going to break. It usually does. And if I aim properly, it don't. See. Okay, I'm good for weapons now for, like, the entire run. Only thing I'm missing is a gun, baby. That man has a gun. I want that gun. Actually, there's 2 of them with guns. Oh, shit. Do not hit him yet. Cabaret. Ooh, I pocketed it, I think. That looked good. I just need to make 2 item slots available later on. That looked good. I think I got it. I also think I got it as well. That was very close. We'll see in a second, obviously. Cool. Skip cutscene and then 1 single text box. Okay, so I guess I want to start using the sword on my left D-pad at this point. We know at least this chapter goes the exact same way, which is nice. Like, we can still do fast Shindo strat, which is good. I need to be very careful in regards to this guy coming up. Yeah, K2, like, literally the any percent easy as well. It only heals you in one place, and that's chapter 12. It's the only time the game heals you, so that's why I have healing items, just in case. I definitely need to grab muscle soda pre the next bit. I've used up way too much. If I have like 5, I could possibly make it past this bit, but that's pushing it a little bit. The guy with sword needs to die. Oh, I actually got the early pause, damn it. I have 1. Yeah. That's why I saw that guy with a sword needs to die. He's a pain in easy, let alone legend. He's just massively aggressive in legend. Alright, let's grab our muscle soda here. Also, the camera spinning has stopped ever since I've managed to not have the cable on my knee, so I think it might be the cable. I think it might actually be the cable. It must have like been pushed aside from the slot on my controller. I say that the second I put it back on my knee. There you go. Yeah, must be the cable. I do have a spare one around here, which is nice, so I can use that later. Okay, big level up. I can't do any of that. That's right. Give me crowbar and gun, and I guess while I'm here, I will discard you and you and you. Cool. We should be good for later now. Should be very, very good for later now. Yeah, I just need to play with my hands a little bit further in front of me so that the cable doesn't get dislodged. It's a pain, but it's fine. So this is where the game can actually softlock. We don't want to end up killing all of these in one hit before the title card goes down. If we do, then the game softlocks because the next barricade that turns up is not breakable. Yo, Desardo, thank you very much for the tier 1 sub. Hope you're having a good evening tonight. Alright, Rosetta, have a good sleep yourself. Have better sleep than I did. I'm actually glad I hit him, even if I missed this guy. That's good. Okay. Better lobby than last time. Good. Gun is on up D-pad. I will have 3 hits of the sword left, which is perfect. And cool. Not too bad. Alright, cool. I was gonna say, do I need to replenish my muscle soda pre-Sotenbori? I might not need to anymore. How long do I need this muscle soda to last? I need it to last until after Asaki. Maybe not. Maybe not, actually. I used the Nameless on Shindo before, but I'm gonna test the wood, the oak wood. It should be fine. Watch it not be. Let's find out. That's fine. Good damage. It's gun time, baby! Hey Bob, it's going alright. This is like my final practice before Caliphon later. There's no guarantee the legend run, the legend incentive will get met, but just in case I'm doing like a final set of testing of things, and we got a 46 in Clan Creator, which is fucking unheard of. I'm mad. Gives it to me here, but not any percent easy. Get hacked. First time streaming playing me on YouTube, I appreciate it. Thank you for the look. The hard stuff begins pretty much after this chapter. Like, everything you're seeing here is everything we just do in the easy route, but at this point, enemies aren't dying as easily as they do in the easy route. So, and I'm also going to be trying to intentionally take less stats later on, so that I don't accidentally push the final boss into his final phase, which is going to make some encounters, especially in the finale, a lot harder, and potentially way more dangerous. But it's stuff that I've had an idea of since yesterday. Essentially, I want to replicate the 80% easy strats on Legend, but because we assumed that I would have to go up to full damage to be able to even, like, get close to hitting the same damage cap, but no, actually. Actually, no. Seven muscle soda. We use 2 in the next chapter, which leaves 5 for the chapter after that. Chapter after that is Old Man Outside Komian Sim, which is 2. Leaves us with 3. Fight on the bridge. No. Obitarian and Golf Club Guy is 1. Kurokawa is 2. Isaki is 3. So technically, I have enough muscle soda if I go fast. If I don't make any mistakes at all, I have enough muscle soda. That's a worry. If I restrict the amount of muscle soda I get here, it's going to be faster, but my god, is it going to be more dangerous? I'm fairly certain this is close to the drink route Tap uses, because I used to redo my drinks here. Or at least I redo my drinks here when I'm on easy. I'm fairly certain this is closer to what Tap does. I don't think it's exactly the same. Hello, fight spawn. Could get my drinks here if I wanted to. I have to make a decision. I have to make a decision fast. Honestly, it's whether do I want to risk the run or not by not taking an extra 5 seconds to replenish my drinks. Which, honestly, on Legend, I probably shouldn't. The thought probably shouldn't even be crossing my mind, honestly. This is where we use our last Poseidon power. I have 7. I'm fairly certain 7 is enough. I mean, what's the worst that happens? I replenish before Satoshi? Which is this chapter, actually. I haven't seen any fight spawns yet. Okay, good. So I was worried about. I knew there'd be one in here because we hadn't seen one, but that's a good one. That's fine. 7 should be fine. Yes, please. Ugh. 7 should be fine. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, my YouTube is pretty much just for my PBs and stuff, but I want to start branching out with better YouTube content now that I'm a YouTube partner, which would be nice. Like, I've got a couple of good video ideas, but I need to learn video editing, so that's why I'm taking my time. This is fine. Don't even need to despawn it. It's a good fight spawn. Cool. So we have 2 fights in this chapter. That's 2 of our 7. That puts us down to 5. 2 fights in the next chapter. Puts us down to 3. And then 3 fights in the chapter after that. Well, there's and then the set piece, but obviously we replenish for the set piece. God, this is a tight route. Jesus. I could see this working out way better for easy than my current route, but in easy I haven't used this much drinks at the minute, so. My big question is, do I want to send Kurokawa into the drink? I feel like I do. I feel like we bring back Kurokawa going into the river. That's kind of like the big thing that I'm currently wondering right now. But then again, he's still... I think he's... Is he still 2 hits with the saw? I think he's still 2 hits with the saw.
Oi.
Yeah, I'm fairly certain he's still 2. And if he is still 2, then that's... Camera... Why are we doing this again? That's on my crowbar equipped, right? Yeah, so right D-pad. Fine. Depending on how many hits I've got depends on whether I replenish it with a different one at this point. $14. Easy peasy. I will actually equip a new crowbar on top, just in case. Does not kill in 1 hit. Interesting. The only sword, the only weapon I've got that would be the Liu Chinese saber. I don't want to use it for that encounter. I guess I could do a small level up there. But honestly, I don't think it's that worth it. But now I have a sword on left D-pad for... Sword on left D-pad for the fights in the next chapter. Crowbars on right and up for everything else, including Satoshi here. I think it should be fine. Oh, damn it. Cool. Not object to getting Kurokawa wet. It's been a while. It's been a long while. I'm fairly certain he's still going to go down in 2 hits, but we're intentionally going to go to the 174 this run rather than full like we did last time, so maybe not? Question mark? I guess we'll try. The best thing to do would be to try, and then I can know for Caliphon later. I didn't hit him at the same time as them as well, but damn, crowbar in this fight is just too good. Way too good, honestly. Damn, that's a big time save. Hey, this is where things start getting a bit scary. I guess wooden sword for Sim. Do I want to crowbar the old man? Because with wooden sword, it was like 5 hits, but the crowbar should only be 4. The Liu Chinese saber would actually be very good against him, not gonna lie. That's a little tempting. Wow, that's actually very tempting. I wonder if I... If I Liu Chinese saber Kurokawa and the guy in the golf center instead? That might be an option, actually. Maybe. So I could start the Liu Chinese saber on this guy here. I think I'm gonna try crowbar. I'm fairly certain there's a reason I don't want to use the crowbar in this next fight. I'm fairly certain I've tried it before and it's bad. 110, 100, 109. Four.
Oi.
Okay, okay, Kira. That's fine. Just hump that wall. Yeah, I think I crowbar against this guy here. I don't think this is a good idea, but... Full hits rather than 5. I just didn't have enough hits left on my crowbar. I would have saved the crowbar for Sim, but Sim is probably going to be a wooden sword job, honestly. Mostly because I want the length of the wooden sword rather than having to get close to the crowbar, because Sim will start dodging and guarding at that point. So left D-pad is what I want for this next fight. Alright, I've used up way less healing items than last time as well, which is nice. I just saved a minute somehow. I wish I knew how. Not bad. It's actually a very, very good run. Also, Iron Hidde JB, I'm sorry I butchered your name again. Thank you for the 4 months, I appreciate it. Might be having a good evening tonight. Everyone's having a good evening tonight. I'm sorry for not commentating much at the minute. I'm doing a lot of mental math at the minute in regards to like the muscle soda that I've got left, and also what I kind of want to do route-wise with weapons at the moment. I think I've got more than enough weapons for the rest of the route. I've definitely got more than enough weapons for the rest of the route. But it's which weapons I want to use and where. I think for... Usually we use the saw for Isaki, the golf club center guy, and the tigers. I think I'm going to try that again. But it might be that we have to use the Liu Chinese saber here. Because I'm not going to be getting as much attack as I did the other day. The Liu Chinese saber has more damage than pretty much anything else we get in this run. Which you'd probably think, why wouldn't you use that against the final few bosses? I want to do specific damage against the final few bosses to not push them into their next phase. Which is basically why we use the Darkwood Sword and the normal Chinese saber that we pick up in the finale. Which means the Liu Chinese saber would probably be used for Man in Black and Kurahashi. But this is the only place in the run where you actually get healed, so for Legend, this is your nice heal spot, and then it puts you down at half HP anyway, which is dangerous. That's one gun attack. That is one gun attack and death. You could get HP upgrades, or you could be an idiot like me and not. Once that guy turns up, you can skip the rest of this. Is that something awful? I had a really bad migraine when I woke up earlier. You know what? I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna go to the stats, and we're gonna go to 174. He always needs 2 hits in this fight. I didn't equip either weapon I needed to equip. Bother. Hold on. Give me Saw, and then you know what? Just in case, give me this. I gotta go fast. Gotta make it to the next fight in this muscle soda. Good fight spawn. That means there shouldn't be one in the golf center, and even if there is, this one will stop the aggro of the one in there, but there shouldn't be because of that one. Yep. Please tell me Sora's on up D-pad. That's good. That's still the exact same damage. That's so curious. Huh. That is actually the exact same damage. Like, I know Muscle Soda is the thing that, like, does the most damage amplification, but, like, man, that's bizarre. Which means that Isaki is going to be free hits, and it also means that Kurokawa is going to be free hits. Huh. Chinese saber for a sec. Maybe. Maybe, actually. You like 5 to 7? Yeah, not that feeling. Oh, I have way more than enough soda. That's not the person I was looking for. Bad fight. It's probably the first bad fight I've had in ages.
Oi.
I still don't think it's worth sending Kurakara into the drink. I think the saw is still fine enough there, provided you don't miss like I did. If I didn't miss on that guy that went around behind me, it would have been fine. Like, if I actually aimed at the other group of enemies, it would have been fine, but that was my fault. I'm actually going to use the Liu Chinese Saber on Isaki. I think that's the plan. My muscle soda ran out. Cool. Yeah, 2 hits with that when it's usually free with the saw on Legend. Okay, that's good to know. That's one of the things I wanted to see. That's very good to know. I think... the Liu Chinese Saber is going to be used for Tiger's Man in Black and potentially Kurahashi if I can make it last that long. But 100% Tigers to get rid of Tigers ASAP. I think that's the plan. Now this guy goes down to crowbars. I'm really hoping it goes down to wooden swords. I still have it on. Idiot. You're gonna do this. I'm just gonna do this. You're just gonna constantly start guarding. Hello, Fluffy. So California pulled up my stream. Interesting. Very interesting. I promise you I'm not Califon just yet. You know, every time that I fall for that, because I have such a good pattern here these days. Not too bad, alright. So I can still kill them with Muscle Soda wooden hit. Even singular hits, really? Oh damn, that's not something I expected. Okay. Now the shooting section is the bit that worries me. Grab this. This bit terrifies me. This is where I could die. So on Legend, this bit is like massively ramped up and everyone is no chill. Yikes. No one has any chill there. Like, nobody. That bit is just you're going to chug some healing items. Stamina X? Tough to see. That'll do. That's a nice replacement. The trouble is, it's all Tiger time coming up. Did I saw her? I think I saw her. What is happening to me right now? I can't stand on that. It's only a concussion, but that would be bad. Okay. If I don't heal, I die. Simple as that. I can survive the first tiger, I can't survive the second tiger. So I think what we do here is we take the intentional, I'm going to be late for my stab. Oh boy. See what I mean? I should have thrusted before I tried that. Double? Oh, I didn't get the double. Oh. It was so close. God damn it. It was so close. Man. Random fuck you Shen is heard in the background. Alright, now have good sleep. I didn't realize it was 2 AM. Holy shit. Excited for my run. I'm excited for your run as well. It's always nice to see Titanfall in marathons. Alright, now I have to dodge the next one because the next one will kill me. Right here. Oh, I got it! Oh, I got it! Fuck yeah, let's go! 40 36-second content creator! This run's fucking dead. Listen, I might try and replicate that later on when I do easy runs. Yo. Legend is dead, yeah. So am I, if I don't get some healing items in me. I was gonna say it should be fine for the highway stuff, but the highway stuff has guys with guns, so you know what? Probably not. I guess the question is, when do I want to grab healing items? Is it this chapter or is it the next chapter? Because if I don't get to the next chapter, everything will be fine. But it's just the highway stuff and Kurahashi here, which worries me. Bad NPC spawns. Oh. I mean, it should be fine. Should be. I'll see what healing items I've got when I menu for my muscle soda in the next fight. I'm Shen now, if only. Shen is a good content creator. I am not. I am very much not. Interest.
Nani?
Nani? Right, I'll see how many healing items I've got for this. This is going to be a 2-hit fight. So this was a 2-hit fight when I was on full attack, let alone 174. So that guarantees this will be a 2-hit fight. Which is fair enough, honestly. It is legend after all. That's not a lot of healing items. That's okay. No, that's okay. Wasn't much I could do about them. I probably should have used a light attack instead, but that's fine. I think I'm good on muscle soda, but just in case I'll replenish here. Like, I had like 6 left, so I'm fairly certain I'm fine, but just in case. Do I want to... camera. Do I want to do the thing at this point? I think that I do. Yeah. Camera. Stop this. And then I think one last time pre-finale, and that should be all that we need. So, I think that's pretty much all we need. That should be pretty good. I think we're good. I think this run, provided we don't do something stupid in the finale again, this should be good. We'll see what happens with the 174. If the 174 is still correct, then we're going to save 45 seconds in Ryuji alone. And as long as I don't die twice in the finale, we're going to save like 4 minutes. So, you know. Yeah. Tonight, any percent legend cough dies cough. That or I do. One of the two. Haven't decided yet. Is idle subplot in OG2? I believe so. Just not... It might have been expanded a bit, but I believe it was. I might be wrong on that. It's been way too long since I did OG2. I don't like this fight spawn. More wrestling with the camera right now. Oh, I don't have gun. Oh, right. I don't have gun. Shit. That's a problem. That's actually a big problem. How do I fix no gun? I guess by getting a gun, but I'll fight with the bald guy and get the road stuff. Ah, perfect. Beautiful. That's why OG2 is such a good speedrun. OG2 has a lot of stuff that you can skip that you can't skip in this, like Granny White, having to get the money for the Mahjong parlor, or the Peerless style, I should say. Fuck you. Sir. Thank you. Yeah, that'll do. Crowbar. I don't have gun. I do have gun! 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 He has gun! It's gonna go way faster than yesterday. I started to the top, I was like, wait, I don't have gun. I'm gonna get the second gun. Hey, do you know what would help? Yeah, there you go. Idiot. You were in your menu the entire time and you never must have sodas. Too busy thinking about gun. Oh, I have gun. What? Oh, sir, please take grenade. Well, whoops. Wasn't expecting that, that's for sure. Maybe it's a good idea to get the free hit gun after all, eh? Go off the side, bye-bye. Maybe it's a good idea to get the free hit after all. Man that takes gun requires 2 gun now. Oh no. Fucking legend. Now I start pondering. 176? Cosmic, thank you for the raid. Hopefully Astral Chain went well. You're witnessing the absolute demolishment of Legend difficulty. If I die at any point in Legend difficulty, the run is over, by the way. It's literal a straight game over. For some reason, I decided to submit that to Califon today. As an incentive. I don't understand why. I'm fucking stupid, I guess. But right now, we're literally destroying this category and getting things that shouldn't be even possible. 2 deaths is PB. I mean, that's true. That is true. But that was the finale. That was the finale. And I'm not going to make those same mistakes again. I'm also wrestling with the game because the game keeps randomly turning the camera to the left. Which, that ain't helping. That ain't helping in the slightest. Please stop. Also, don't go to the right here because there's like loads of dudes here. I think the Liu Chinese Saber was very, very strong against the man in black there. Stop that. I have way more than enough spare weapons. Alright, I'm gonna Chinese Saber you because you don't get to stab me. The Chinese Saber is the strongest weapon we've got. We don't even get it in the easy run. Oh my god! That damage is disgusting. It's a genuine shame we can't grab that in the easy route. Like, oh damn. I'm using it on these guys because fuck these guys. Oh, I got the triple. There we go. That's the good shit right there. It's quite hard to get that triple because they all have to be lined up and not move away from each other, so that's really satisfying. That's disgustingly satisfying. Like, when you get that, like, it's so satisfying. It's not the hardest thing to do, but it's one of those things if they're just not in the right place, you know. I'm satisfied with that. So I'm also satisfied with that gold right there. So I should be... I don't even think I need healing items for the finale at this rate, because the only fights left of this... I guess it depends on how the Stardust fight goes. I think, like I did yesterday, we have to go for the gun guy first. I don't think we can risk the animosity of enemies and gun enemies in Legend at this point. Every single gun enemy at this point is doing more than half my HP bar in damage, so... I think at this point we have to go for gun enemies in fights first. There's no doubt about it. Like, gun enemies are just their run killers, and there's at least one of them in the Stardust fight. But I have enough weapons to just use weapons for the rest of the run, so that's kind of nice. I'm absolutely gonna use the Chinese Saber in the Bantam fight. And probably the Stardust fight as well. But that's why I put the saw on as well, is because I've got the saw to just plow through enemies. Stop spinning! I might grab a bit of extra healing just in case before the finale. Like, I might go into the Popo and grab some Toughness Lights just in case. But honestly, I think I'm good at this point. Right, now comes the bit where there's always going to be a guaranteed fight spawn somewhere. Be it just in front of me on the left here, or all the way down Tenkaichi. It's not here, so it's all the way down Tenkaichi. That's a worry. I think I see it. I think that's it there. And it's going the correct way. Hot damn! Nice. Alright, good. The very rare, you don't have to worry about the fight spawn set of spawns. Thank goodness. I rarely get that. You will always usually get like one fight spawn coming towards you from like one direction. You can usually run past it if it's the one on the left, but thankfully, don't have to worry about that today. The key on Tenkaichi doesn't despawn them, it de-aggroes them. But that's one thing that we do use on Tenkaichi sometimes to get rid of it. Hajima. Nice.
もうどっちも見てお兄さん お兄さん
I somehow forgot there were cutscenes. I thought I had to run forward first. I'm getting confused with the earlier bit again. You'd think after running this game for all this time that I wouldn't get confused about cutscene stuff. But alas. I'm gonna change my hardest thing to learn about multiple Yakuza lists. It's not taxi lists and stuff like that. It's learning which cutscenes are skippable. Where cutscenes are. I'm still curious about using a piece of furniture in here because it might be a little better than trying to let these guys get close to me. The Chinese saber should make short work of them at least, but... Camera! Swear to God! My game has been chugging at points as well. I actually don't think it's the game. I'm starting to believe it's my PC. So... God, that's satisfying. The sword is just disgustingly good. Like... You might be wondering why I don't want to leave it till the end of the run. That's because I don't want to do too much damage to the bosses. I want to do a set amount of damage to certain bosses. I don't think that staying on 174 damage has actually hurt me that much in this run. I think it's been okay. I still kind of want to use the bench in here because obviously these three are kind of wide away and they like to move around a bit. Oh no, gun guy. He kicked me instead because he's stupid. No. Oi! 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 Stop that! Yeah, bloody stop that. He's not allowed to dodge, I'm allowed to dodge, not you. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's gonna be a fight. It is if I hit that. Wow. I just got away with daylight robbery. Okay. Gun guy first. I'm at death range from getting hit by gun. Fuck off. You gotta be kidding. Ah, where was the autosave? I was not expecting that damage from him. Fuck. Legend's not dead yet. Ah, man. God, I told you I was at death range. Yeah, this is why I'm kind of wondering why the fuck I put this up as an incentive for a marathon. To think I almost did this with GDQ originally. That would have been dumb. Ah, back here. Alright, fine. That's fine. It's not as bad as it could be. It's fine. We're gonna lose like a minute, but it's fine. See, here's the thing about Legend K2. On console, there's no autosave, but on PC there is. So, technically, you get a second chance. You shouldn't, but you get a second chance. And this second chance is gonna lead me to heal. Wasn't the gun guy I need to be aware of. It's that man right there. That's the one that doesn't heal me. One more just in case. He just kicked me in midair. I'm dead. Jesus Christ! My fucking sword. God damn it, I'm panicking too much. Fuck me. I have a new plan. Trust me, this is a good plan. This is a real good plan. You're gonna like this plan. I like this plan. Fuck. Yeah. You know, I could always get some HP and defense upgrades, or maybe. Oh, damn it, this is such a good run up until this bit as well. Fuck. But I have a way to take him out without taking any hits from anyone else. I think you'll know exactly what I'm about to do to this poor man. Kill me twice? Fucking stab you. Man wasn't even holding his bloody dagger here. Fuck you, go away! He's not dead. Oh, he's down on the ground for a second and stab him. I'ma just do that. I'ma just do that. In the future, I'ma just do that. I'm just gonna heat attack him. Fuck that, man. Fuck that, man. I can still save like 4 minutes in the finale. That's the dumb thing. I can still save like a good 4 minutes in the finale. As long as I don't die. Man. 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 Oh, man. I'm actually a little mad about that. Oh, well, I've got plenty of money for the healing items to the end of the chapter, so we should be fine. And that's with no spare money in the run, so... 46-second clan creator. I'm kind of like, this is going to sound bad, I'm kind of glad the deaths were there rather than in the finale. Like, finale deaths would sting way more. That's not a good set of enemies. I'm actually just going to taxi, I think. Yeah, I think I'm just going to taxi. I don't know what my health is, so I'm going to go over to the Wild Jackson and just have a quick meal. Oh, my HP is full. Why did I do that? Did the game do that? I didn't do that. Why did you do that? Right, final... Hello? Final spree of not you. Healing items. Give me tough lights. And some bentos. What a bad chapter, that sucks. And that's how quickly this run can turn, and we're looking in first person here, so that we don't get a AFK message and cause the phone call to not come in. Why did I submit this to a marathon again? Damn it, that was so close to being amazing. That was actually genuinely so close to being amazing. What a shame. If I can do the finale without dying, I'll still probably stop doing legend runs in this, because it's only the one chapter. So I don't know what's going on my phone, but everything's broken all of a sudden. Is Twitter down? For the first time in 20 years, is Twitter actually down? Did they announce a new Smash character again? Looks you. Weird. It was not working for me. Oh. Never mind. I should be ready for the run anyway. So it's down for some people. Ah! I didn't even touch anything! Video game. I resolve the bet when I'm done with the run. Like, the bet stays around until 24 hours after the end of the stream. Call your fucking horses. I'm in the middle of a speedrun right now. Like, I can see that there's a bet. You don't have to worry. I'm not touching the controller. Actually, no, that's not Haruka. She's way behind me. It might be my controller. You also asked for a mod earlier because you clearly wanted a mod to resolve it. Just call your jets. Like, I'll get to it as soon as the run's done. I just died twice. I'm a little bit angsty right now. Like, it's not gonna affect you whether it's done now or not. It's going to get resolved. Don't worry. Just let me finish the speedrun. Let me finish the speedrun that is literally one of the hardest speedruns you can do. Fuck. Lucky. Lost 4 seconds. How did I... Oh, because I taxied. Yeah, okay. I taxied and I walled Jackson. That's right. That's fair. Alright, just don't fucking die. Simple as that. Don't die, don't hit Ryuji's long move that costs you 45 seconds. Easiest run of my life. Let's go. Yeah, cutscenes can break sometimes. I want this one to break. I want this one to break so we see what's actually going on behind the hood here. That's pretty bad. You two want to get together? Playing matchmaker over here. Alright, I don't think the one weapon route is going to work any longer now that I'm not going up to 200, but we'll see. This might still work. This is the other thing that I really wanted to test. It's not bad. Should still be fine. Just about. Remember the saying, gun guys first. Okay, it's not gonna work if this guy keeps guarding against me. Also, Seo is being Seo again. Stop. Thank you. But yeah, 100% you have to go for gun guys first. There's no way we don't. Like, that was stupid of me. You have to go for gun guys. Like... 11 hits should be fine here, Friday Muscle Soda up. So... Please don't kick that bike. It's not your bike. Ooh. That man okay? I don't think that man's okay. I don't think that man was okay. Stop! Fucking camera! Definitely grab the toughness affinity on the way. No way in hell I don't. Grab sword. Alright, here we go. Don't put the sword away, you bloody idiot. Yeah, look at that. Simple. It's a loss of like a second, which I guess isn't that big in the grand scheme of things here, considering. But still. Yank! Yep. Okay. I should heal. My other trouble is there are gun guys here, and that worries me greatly for this part. So, I don't want to take care of these guys too early because of them spawning down the end, but I do want to take care of them as fast as possible. Weapon-based enemies die. Yeah, they spawned in weird places. I fucked up a little bit. Yeah, I fucked up a little bit because I let this guy spawn here, but it's fine. That's not too bad. That's okay. Now for grenades. Okay, the annoying one is dead, which is the important part. Oh, hello. Fuck you. Hey, stop that. God, I love enemies killing themselves with grenades. Nice. Good usage of the weapon. Cool. We should be good. If I don't have any more of the Chinese saber, but I do have the saw left, so I can use the saw on the man in black here. And then we'll do our weapon changeover after this fight. Beautiful. Good. Alright, that's where it auto-saves, thank God. Alright, we've literally saved like 3 minutes at this point. Thank God. Okay, so now I'll do my big weapon changeover, and hopefully we'll see whether 174 is still... in pausing time. See whether 174 is still the strat. I'm going to have to pause for this now, which is bad. It's going to delay me. It's going to let him have a free go against me. Where's the music? There it is. Okay, or he could just walk menacingly. I'm okay with this. Where are my swords? There's one, and there's two. Jesus Christ. Inventory, muscle soda. Stab. No, that's not what I wanted. Bollocks. I was too far away. I got messed up because I didn't have my weapons on at the start. It's my fault. Which means this is going to get a little dangerous. Stab me. I was being facetious. Hello. Thank you. He did not just break my sword. He did not just break my sword, did he? We can still do this with the wooden sword. It's fine. I could do a little more damage, actually. If he's broken my Chinese sword, I could actually raise my damage a tiny bit. This is the fight that worries me. Pure straight out, this is the fight that actually worries me. Like, even if my sword's broken, this worries me more because of this run ending Daejim Kim. No, I see you back there, don't you dare. No, it's still good. Nice. I shouldn't risk send strat here considering it does that much damage, but you know. I know how much damage it would do after the other day. It's just a bit of a bad idea. Fuck off, no. So we want to take care of all the enemies here first, because when you do the feel the heat, it puts your weapon away, which leaves you open to getting hit by everyone else. Good day, Jim Kim. Don't like that HP threshold. Time to figure out if 174 is the strat. God save the second, hell yeah. It's important. I lost 2 minutes after all. I'm still mad about that. Yeah, you better bounce. Bounce on out of here. Alright. fucking up. I didn't have enough heat. I didn't have enough heat. Because I didn't muscle soda. I fucked it up. Now we get the hard fight. Now we get the hard fight. Alright, I need to get this hit as he's standing up to even stand a chance here. You didn't flinch! I'm just gonna do this. I'm not having the 45-second move hit me. Yeah, I'm just not having it. That can easily be bettered. I don't care. It's fine. Whatever. 46-second clan creator. Jesus Christ. Hey, my estimate for today for easy is a 155. If I just don't die in chapter 14, easy peasy.